Hey everyone, it's José Toro here. I'm your solar guy, solar consultant. I work with Tropical Energy, and I'm here today to talk a little bit about the expectations of solar in Puerto Rico and what to expect if you're coming into the island to live and are considering solar as an option, right? So I'm here at a local coffee shop, good coffee, Castel, good stuff. It's Puerto Rican coffee. You got to try it if you're coming in. You're gonna really see and get an experience with it. So hopefully, if you want some ideas on that, let me know in the comments. So yeah, solar in Puerto Rico. So here's the thing. As we all know, the infrastructure here in Puerto Rico is all down. The reality is that we can't depend on our utility company, to live. There's always going to be issues because the infrastructure has been down since the 1960s, since we installed the infrastructure here locally. And after Maria, we received a lot of incentives and help to reconstruct the system. But still, there's a long way to go. I mean, the estimates is that the system will be fully repaired like around for 2040. It's ridiculous. So that's a fact. There's another fact that is that incentives are no longer around, right? People started with this thinking that incentives would be the way to go, and the government is not going to continue to help you on this. So we got to get that clear, up front. So we're talking about reliability, right? For a system that is not working properly, that you're going to have blackouts constantly, and that you need peace of mind, right? So that's one. And then number two is the finance, right? Think about it this way. Why pay for something that you're going to have issues with when you could pay for something that you could have a guarantee for, right? So this is kind of like insurance, right? Instead of paying, it's paying for peace of mind, right? So you don't know when you're going to be needing it, but when you need it, it's going to be actually more expensive, right? So kind of like see it that way. And then, going back to the finance part, it's really about thinking, okay, if I'm going to be continuing to pay my utility bill, I might as well pay it for something that's going to guarantee me service and guarantee me something that's going to give me a reliable system. And that's how you have to see this, right? Let's put it that you're paying a payment of $250. I don't know, I'm just giving a straight out number here. Our purpose is to try to see if we could bring it to more or less $250. And peace of mind. If something happens to that equipment, we'll go over and we'll change it. It's guaranteed. Everything is covered. So if you pay in these finance options or these lease programs, you're going to get full service for the 20, 25 years that you're going to have this system. Right? So that really makes sense because you're paying for something that's going to rely on. And then the other important thing here in Puerto Rico is health. The demographics here in Puerto Rico is we're an old population. There's a lot of old people here living in the island. And that's the truth. And we're going to get older as we move forward, right? So a lot of people here in Puerto Rico need a system that they can rely on. They can't hold on to have somebody help them out. They need something that will give them peace of mind. And that has been really part of the boom we've had here, right? Another part of the boom is really where we live. We live in an area here where solar is more exposed to the sun. We're closer to the equator. And then being closer to the equator, we receive a lot more sun, and it just makes a lot of sense. So, I think health is an important thing, and we have to put that in perspective as well. Where are we going to be in 10, 15 years from now? Will we be as strong, as powerful, or stronger to take care of issues, especially with all the limitations that we have here in the island? Those are things that we have to put in our heads now and think about for the future. So that's where solar comes in. Solar comes in to give you peace of mind. My parents have it at their home, and it's awesome because they could just, when the power goes out, I know that they're okay. And so my dad is 80 years old, my mom is 76. So it's awesome. It's very good to understand that they're okay. They're going to be okay, and that's peace of mind. So put it in that sense, right? Listen guys, I'm not doing this video to create a big fuss. I don't want to create fear. I just want you to know that I'm here. My purpose with this video and this channel is to try to help people who are coming to Puerto Rico and are thinking and considering this. And I'm very bilingual, so I want to help. Give me a call. and tell me your plans of what's going on, and when are you going to come over and see if maybe this makes sense or not, right? So I'd love to help you out. And I'm also getting into some other businesses as well, so hear about me in the future as well on that. And yeah, good luck, and give me a call. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notifications, and give me some ideas of things that I might want to discuss about in the future. So yeah, peace, and try this coffee. It's awesome. Castel, the bakery is called Castel, and the coffee is called Don Pedro. Have a good one, guys. Take care.